it's the early morning. You can assume like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, and you're getting ready for work. You're into your daily course. Okay. Uh, but just at the moment, at that particular moment when you're getting ready for your work, for your office, uh, the doorbell rings. Okay. Hi, Lakshmi. Good afternoon. How are you? You are on mute, I believe. You're not audible.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sir. I'm
Yeah.
fine, sir. And how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, and I'm glad that you're doing pretty well. Okay, so let's get started with today's session. The topic of the day is unexpected challenges. So, first, I would like to know, what do you understand by unexpected challenges?
Unexpected challenges means that whenever we run into any challenges or any situation, what we haven't expected
Okay,
while doing our work, while going to any place, while doing something that we have never thought of, that occurs sometime, and we have to deal with it. So this is
absolutely.
unexpected challenge.
Absolutely well explained. Now, so what today's topic is, it is based on the situation that I'll be putting you in. Okay. So I'll be putting you into a situation to which you have to react, and to which the questions that follow you have to answer. All right. So the situation is like that it is early in the morning. Okay. It's the early morning. You can assume like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning, and you're getting ready for work. You're into your daily course. Okay. Uh, but just at the moment, at that particular moment when you're getting ready for your work, for your office, uh, the doorbell rings. Okay. When you open the door, you find the police there at the door. Okay. How would you react to this firstly? Because now the police has not just come there; they have arrested you without any explanation. They have arrested you and they are taking you away with them. Okay. How would you react to this? And who would be the first person you would call out for help?
So when I in a day in the early morning, if the police come to my house and arrest me for no reason that I don't know, so I will be very astonished at the first place that what is happening with me
Okay.
early in the morning. I was never expecting this, and this is happening to me. So I will be very surprised about it, and yeah, I would also deny whatever I would say. I will definitely say that I have never done anything wrong. What on what basis I am going to be arrested? So let me I am supposed to let know. So you should let me know about what I have done. This would be my reaction.
Okay.
And even now they are forcing me to go with them to the jail, to the police station, not exactly the jail. But and so I will call my neighbors or whoever in my relatives live in the city at that time. They are I will call them to get to the police station why they are taking me arrest. So ask them to just take me to my home. I don't want to
Okay.
live there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, since the police is not giving any explanations and they are not ready to listen to you, how will you still manage to talk with the police, and what would the conversation be like?
Without any reason, no one can have any conversation. So I will definitely ask what I've done wrong. So the police has to answer my call,
Okay. Okay. All
because
right.
there should be not any reason that police they have huge power. So if they are arresting anybody, so there must be a good reason about it. Good,
Right.
not good, just bad reason. There must be a bad reason about it. So
Right.
police should answer my question.
Okay. Uh, since you were getting ready for work now, okay, uh, what will you tell your boss? Because you are working into a private firm, not a public firm that you can take a holiday at any moment you want. But you are working into a private firm, so it is very difficult to take holidays or opt for holidays without any notice, right? So how would you tell your boss about the situation? Will you be honest with with your boss, or would you lie to him? What are you going to
Mm. If boss is like very friendly with his colleagues, so I would be honest with him. And
do?
if it's not the case, in case he is not that frankly, or he's just like the strict boss, so I would rather choose to give any other reason or any other excuse that why I'm not going to be at office today. So I will try to sum up all the things just in a day, because I knew at that point, because I know at that point that I haven't done anything wrong. So nothing can cause me anything.
Okay.
So I would try to sum up those things in just in a day and get back to work from the next day. So
Okay.
this would be my action.
All right. Uh, how would you try to prove your innocence to the society, to the police, and if you tell your boss, then to your boss also?
First of all, I'll tell them to have faith in me, because I've been living there for a long time. They know me very exactly what I do, what place I go. So they know all very well. My neighbors, the boss I have in my office. So they know everything about me. So they must have faith in me first of all, and I will request them to have patience and wait until the result comes.
Okay. Okay. Until it gets proven, right?
Yeah, until it gets through.
Okay. Yeah. Would you try to bribe the police to get released? Why or why not?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay. Would you try to bribe the police in order to be released? Why or why not?
Right. That would be the very worst situation if I'm going to try the bribery thing, because I know that I'm honest, so I won't try anything. And if I'm going to try that, police will definitely think that she has done something wrong. That's why she is paying the bribe. And if I'm not going to, I will keep requesting and I'll keep asking about what the crime I've done. Give me some proof about it. What proof you have? So show me something that I can also believe that yeah, this is what wrong I have done.
Okay.
So I won't pay any bribe at the first place.
Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, do you think that corruption is good sometimes? Why or why not?
Corruption. I think corruption can never be good. Corruption is just meant to uh, treat people like they are nobody, and just influencing our goals, our desires, and by pressing the needs of the needy people. So corruption can never be a good thing in order
Okay.
to get what we desire for.
Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just a minute. All right. Now the situation has changed. Okay. There is a turnaround of the events. Okay. Now it turns out that the police have caught the wrong person. They realize their mistake, and now they apologize to you and release you. How are you going to react now to this bizarre turn of events?
Yes, sir. So I will tell police. First of all, I'll go to the police and tell them that this is what this is what you should have done earlier. Before getting to someone's house early in the morning, their neighbors are watching. Relatives are relatives is going to know about me that this happened with me. So this would be a very wrong impression for me in in my society where I live and the place where I work. So that would be a very bad bad just bad face of me. It will show the bad face of mine. So I will tell police, and I will also say that that this is not going to happen anymore. So whenever you are coming at my home, so show some proof and whatever, just tell me what I have done wrong, and then I will think then I will be able to say something that yeah, this is what I've done wrong, and just this is what I'm going to say, and just
All
I
right.
will head home again.
All right. All right. Uh, Now, suppose there was one of your friends who is very close to you, and you had called him or her early in the morning, just after the event started. So he or she was there with you for the entire situation. She was there with you at your home when the police was catching you. Uh, then, when you were at the police station, then also she was there. So now put yourself in your friend's position, okay, and your friend in your position. How would you react to all these events now?
Hmm. I will keep ensuring my friend that yeah, you haven't done anything wrong, so you are not going to be punished at all. So be calm and cool. So don't be worry the results, the the crime that they are blaming that you have done. So don't be a worry about it, because everybody we friends, like in a friends group, we have faith in you. So please stay calm. I will just cool her down so that she don't get much worried about the situation.
Okay. Okay, suppose this particular event turned out to be a prank. Okay, it was just a prank, and they were not police. They just had used the entire setup to take you there, and it was a prank. So, how would you have reacted to all these events then?
I mean, if it was going to be a prank, so I will definitely be angry. I will
Okay,
definitely be angry about this prank because this is very shocking for me. And because early in the morning, going to the police station, just having so much pressure all over the day. So this is
right.
not going to be so easy, and I will not going to take it easy. So I'm definitely going to reprimand all of them who are pranking with me. So I will be very angry.
Okay, okay. All right. So that was a good discussion. We are still left with a lot of time, but let's discuss about some of your challenges that you're coming across. So, as I've said in the very first session, also, you are a very good user of English. You have a lot of uh, words in your dictionary. Okay. So, which is a very good thing. You use them also. Like you just use the word reprimand. You used certain different words also, which I don't remember for now. But yes, you have used it throughout. So that is a good thing. But there are small little challenges that you always keep facing. One is the sentence structure formation. Okay. So the sentence structures should always be uh, correct. Like you have to pay attention to that, to them. For example, in this particular situation, this was a hypothetical situation, right? So if you're talking of the hypothetical situation, you definitely would have to deal with the would, should, and could. Okay, like I would do this, I would do that. He should have done this, right? He could have taken to marry that girl. like any choice. So where is would, should, and could being used? I'll help you with that. Would is used when we talk of all the imaginary situations. We are talking of an imaginary choice that we are making, right? I would do that, right? We are imagining beforehand that yes, that would be one thing that I would do. Then should, you are adamant about something, you are laying stress on something. I should do this, right? Could, could is something when you have a possible choice, right? Like you have two to three choices, but that could be a possible choice. Like right, I just said uh, I could choose that, right? So that is how you have to make use of would, should, or could. Okay. Coming to the other challenges, the tenses challenge. Okay. The very first thing, you said police come to my house. That is what you said. Police comes to my house,
Police comes.
because police is the entire unit, right? If you talk of a policeman or a policewoman, then that is a different thing. But the police, that you are talking of a entire collection, entire group, right? So that is why that is a group, which is why you should say if the police comes to my house. Okay. So try to remember it like this. If the subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the subject is plural, the verb is plural. How would you check whether the verb is singular or plural? The S at the end signifies that the verb is singular. And if there is no S, then the verb is plural. Got it? Easy? This you should remember. Then, in one of the sentences, you said, "I am going to be arrested." Why am I? Why I am going to be arrested? Now you did not frame the sentence well. It went completely wrong. Okay. Why am I being arrested? Could have been the possible sentence. Okay. Because going to be is a different, completely different phrase that you are using. Okay. Why am I going to be a student? That is, why am I going to be a wrestler, for example, if I say, right? So that is your question for yourself. I'm going to be something. I'm going to become something. That is what the going to be means, right? Uh, for example, if somebody is going to become a mother, okay, in a few days, so going to be a mother, that is how you use it. But being is used here. Like just as I said, why am I being arrested? Right? That is what you have to focus on. Then, in one of the sentences, you said he is not that frankly. Now, frankly is an adverb that you use. Why he is not that frank is the adjective. Frank. Okay. So frank was enough. That you have to pay attention on. Yeah. Anytime when you are requesting something to someone, for example, here, you said, I would tell them to have faith in me. Yeah, you framed this sentence. I would tell them to have faith in me. You cannot tell somebody. You can always ask someone. Okay. I would ask them to have faith in me. I would ask them to pay attention. Right. Like if I say, I tell you to pay attention, that would be more of a commanding situation. I'm not commanding you. I'm asking you to pay attention. Right. So that is how you deal. You frame the sentence. Okay. Then what the crime I have done? You said what crime have I done was enough. Right. So like what I'm trying to tell you, the formation is actually going wrong at times. That you have to focus on. Then the preposition at the first place. Now, there are certain phrases that you have to pay attention on. It is never at the first place, in the first place is always correct. Okay. I'm never going to do this in the first place. In the first place is a complete phrase which means which means that in the very first instance, in the first instance, I'm never going to do this, right? So that is what it should be. Then you said pressing the needs of the needy people, suppressing. They are suppressed. They are not pressed. They are suppressed. Okay, that is the word that was to be used here. Uh, then again, the would, should, and could form. You said I will tell the police. I will means you will definitely that if that will happen. If that would happen, we are talking of the would situation. Okay? I would tell the police. Uh, then again, in another sentence, you said relatives is going to. Relatives are going to. The singulars and plurals. Okay. Um, this is not going to happen anymore. You said this should not happen anymore. Should have been the right sentence because you are telling the police that now this should not happen anymore. Right? You were commanding here, so this situation has to be taken care of. Don't be worry about the result, you said in one of the sentences. Don't worry about the result or don't be worried. When if you are using be, then it then the form of the part of the speech that you have to use is noun and its past form. Don't be worried. Okay. Don't worry. Worry becomes the verb here. Either the verb or if you are taking the noun, then the right form of the noun according to the tense has to be used. She don't get, you said in the last sentence, she doesn't get. So if I summarize all of this, I would say a little focus on the formation of sentences, particularly with your simple present tense. When dealing with the simple present tense, the subject has to be taken into account. If the subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the subject is plural, the verb is plural. Then a little bit of your prepositions, not much, a little bit. Uh, and yeah, the would, should, and could I have already told you. I would tell the and yes, the formations only. So that is it. That is it. In order to summarize, if I summarize all of this, then the perfect uh, structure has to be found for that particular sentence. Like just identify the situation. Okay, if I am telling something, then it would be commanding. If I'm asking something, then it would be a request, a nice way, a polite way to ask something. I'm asking you to be quiet. I request you to be quiet. That is how these things. So these small little things have to be taken care of. Now, how to practice this? Uh, Try listening to a few podcasts. Okay, podcasts can be a good way in order to improve on your English these days. Okay, because there are many good speakers like Ranveer Alavadia is a very good speaker. Jay Shetty is a very good user of English because he's already an Indo-American. Um what else? Jay Sai Deepak, yes, Jay Sai Deepak you can listen to. So these are some people who are very good users of English. Okay? So you can listen to them. You can try imitating. Okay, what did they use? They used this form. Okay, I should use it in my next sentence. Try using that formation of that structure of sentence in your next uh, class or in the next possible session that you meet someone. That is how you keep on enhancing your skills. You have good vocabulary, you have good amount of English, just a little enhancement is required. Okay. So keep on working. All right, Lakshmi. Any particular questions?
No, sir, I think I don't have it.
Okay, okay, all right. So if you get stuck at any moment, you can definitely reach out at any time. Okay, you can even text me on this particular platform itself if you get stuck any moment. All right. So I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Have a nice day.
All right. You too have a lovely day ahead. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.